What's up, SNA fans? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. And this is the Wrestling News Daily videos where we're going to be talking about the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors that you SNA fans need to know from the Wrestling Inc. article. And make sure to watch until the very end because it's going to get more, it's going to get very, very, very intriguing. And then we're going to start off on today's wrestling news video with some Shawn Michaels news. Starting off with Shawn Michaels sends NXT talent off after the WWE draft this year. The 2024 WWE draft came to a close last night. This last Monday, and as usual, like numerous performers were called up to the main roster from WWE NXT. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm trying to tell you about your daddy. I gotta go to class when your daddy, he was having an episode where he needed to go to dialysis.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah, and he had his food on him. His food.
Yeah.
Well, he kept calling them.
But
the nurses, they thought they wasn't answering the thing, and he had to yell.
I didn't have to take that much just to get somebody's attention.
Yeah, or he told when the nurse came there, he said, "I can't breathe." Because I guess he had fluid built up.
I'm sorry to hear.
So he's back at St. Luke's at 508. I'm going to tell Louis tonight when I get off work.
Okay.
But he said, he's going to be there a couple of days till they get that fluid and get him a regular dialysis treatment.
Right.
But they can't do that. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Exactly.
They're trying to, terrible happened to him.
Well, otherwise, you wouldn't be in the state right now.
Right. Exactly. I'll be over to you. You would have been fine.
Right.
And I just came back and I was like, what people need, we are getting ourselves together. But people keep slowing down the process. But I'm trying to tell you, I'm saying,
right.
Hi, baby. I should have nothing getting ready to happen. I said, June.
Right.
I know we were getting ready to turn this.
Right.
You know, people try to keep me down. Oh no, we getting ready to go all the way up.
Right.
I'm all the way up. Ain't that pretty much it?
Yeah, it is.
I'm all the way up. Nobody can stop me. I'm all up. Hey, guess what? That's what's getting ready to happen.
Your birds on the remix.
Hey. Oh yeah. That's weird.
Numerous performers.
Grandpa Green.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah, he do look like him.
Is that why my brother was on the remix?
I guess
that's his grandpa.
I guess so.
Grandpa Green. In the big nose.
Yeah, is that right? The big nose.
I'm trying to tell you.
Why?
Everything's connected.
It's all connected. Right.
I'm trying to tell you, don't worry, God,
I'm not even worried right now.
Oh, he's letting people know I'm getting ready to move.
Right.
It can be good. It can be bad.
Anyways, but back to the Shawn Michaels news, as numerous performers were called up to the main roster from NXT in a video posted on his X account. Shawn Michaels' big goodbye to the departing wrestlers on the floor of the WWE Performance Center after WWE Raw went off the air. And here's the video of it right here.
So obviously hard work and faithful and everything else. But I give just, I don't know, like 3 up to stay. It means a lot to you guys. And I'm very happy about this. You guys have a lot of trust in me and us. And I hope we delivered on it. And I want that for all of us. I wish you all the absolute best success. All right. you've always got a home here, but I wish you the best. I'm so unbelievably thrilled for everyone. Every one of you deserves this, and I know you're going to do great. So, congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
And also following this up with and for those who didn't understand exactly what Shawn Michaels just said on the video, it's where here it is right here, right on the here saying, I know that you're always got a home here, and I wish you the best. I'm so unbelievably thrilled for every one of you. Every one of you deserves this, and you are going to do great. In his speech, Shawn Michaels gave a special shout out to Blair Davenport, Ilya Dragunov, and Lyra Valkyria. I uprooting themselves from their native countries to live in Florida. The WWE Hall of Famer thanked that trio for putting their trust in him and the company before telling the entire group that he hoped he was able to deliver for them. The group Michaels was talking to consistent like of Davenport, Dragonoff, and Valkyria, and Dijak, Ava Rain, and Kiana James. They now join the other NXT performers called up over the last several months, including Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker, and Tiffany Stratton, the Creed brothers, and more. With so many wrestlers shifted to the main roster, it's undeniably put of the show's spring breaking special with long time WWE stars with the likes of Natalia. Oh, come on. With longtime superstars like Natalia facing Lola Vice in the main event of NXT Battleground, and also Shayna Baszler was also likely made her appearance. And it remains to be seen if any other main roster performers begin appearing on WWE NXT of a wake of the draft. And we also saw Ivar take on Obafemi for the NXT North American Championship, and also the Good Brothers facing the new upcoming tag team of Tyreek Egru and or it probably is Egru, and also Tyson what's his name Pon DuPont. Yeah, if I pronounced that correctly. Tyreek Egru and Tyson DuPont, in which they barely won against him, but because the new upcoming team nearly got them one. Like when they got Carl Anderson in the double team predicament, and nearly got him for the 3, but surprisingly, I believe he was the one that kicked out at 2.99. And then, like I said like I said last night on the review video, we could possibly see them in the number one contenders position, like and probably actually win the tag team championships. Like whether if it's the Good Brothers or Nathan Frazier and Axiom or whoever gonna dethrone the reigning defending NXT tag team champion, we could possibly see them as the next tag team champions soon enough if they keep up with having matches, whether if they win or lose. Well, it seems like they're gonna get a couple of losses on the way. Like even for rising, good-looking rookies, like, and I mean by like good-looking as their performance are, like y'all get what I'm saying. Like whoever is an amazing talent, like they can they even for guys like him, like we can see plenty of see plenty from them, and maybe even have uh like an NXT tag team one, whether if it's sooner or even later. But I wouldn't be surprised if they were tag team championships sooner. Like if they can keep up with this extra performance and maybe even start gaining wins with this with this with the performance they shown, like from the last night's episode of NXT Spring Break and the Night 2 special, and again also from their time in NXT Level Up. Even though like some of the guys like lower mid card that they face, but there's like but at the same time they could do the same with the guys that are like in the middle or even in the main event position. But let me know in the comment section right down below what's next for these two upcoming tag team of NXT. Let's move on to the next wrestling news. We got some Tommy Dreamer news as he discusses AEW boss Tony Khan wearing a neck brace during the NFL draft. And it's now been 1 week since AEW owner Tony Khan was the reception was a recep was a re was a re was a res a res a res a recipient a recipient of a brutal attack with recipient. Yeah, that's the word it's pronounced. That's how it's pronounced. A recipient, a recipient, recipient of a brutal assault from by the elite, with Jack Perry punching Tony Khan in the gut, and then followed by the Young Bucks hitting him with the TK driver. The angle would continue to play out over the next few days, as Tony Khan appeared in the Jacksonville Jaguars war room during the NFL draft, while sporting a neck brace, uh, earning a wave reviews for selling the attack, while also courting controversy upon referring to WWE as the Harvey Weinstein of pro wrestling. But at least in regards to his selling of the assault, Khan can count Tommy Dreamer as a fan appearing on the Busted Open Radio Tuesday morning yesterday. Dreamer discussed the notoriety Khan received for his NFL draft appearances, and remarked that it could only be a positive as the storyline continues. He explained, "You got a lot of buzz for wearing the neck brace at this year's NFL draft. A lot of people during the NFL draft were talking about he was injured during a thing like during his show with AEW. All that stuff. That's good publicity because it's furthering the storyline. All that stuff. the step in the storyline is expected to occur tonight on AEW Dynamite, though it will do so without Khan, who is said to be unable to travel to Dynamite as he recovers from his injuries. Instead, the AEW owner has indicated that his role will be filled fill in the inter the interim will be filled in with an interim by another authority figure, with some wondering if AEW EVP Kenny Omega, who will make his first appearance in months tonight, could slide into the position. And I was just thinking the same thing about a day or two ago when Tony Khan gave an, which it was yesterday. It was, because I remember picking out, it was one of my favorites next to the Raw. Well, it was 2 days ago, back on Monday, yeah. But either way, I remember mentioning that, yeah, like that was my favorite one. And also, yeah, it has me wondering, like, who's gonna be this mystery not replace gonna be there's this mystery interim authority figure that's gonna be filling in for Kenny Omega's spot. And do you agree with Tommy Dreamer on any of this? Like, do you agree that this is very great publicity to the public eye? That's whether if they're aware or unaware of AEW, but they don't watch it on a weekly basis, and they're gonna have them watching it like if it's his own version of WWE. Like, let me know all about that in the comment section right down below. And also, and do you agree that it's going to be Kenny Omega? And do you think that Tommy Dreamer watched the SNA podcast for him to put two and two together? Well, like that depends. I don't remember seeing him in the views, let alone in the comments. So I'm not sure if I can recall that the innovator of violence watching my content, but you never know. Like, you could be watching it on a private account on YouTube. Like, anything's possible. But like, he must have been thinking either like me, or he was thinking about who could possibly be until he ran into this video, and then he was thinking like maybe it could be the returning Kenny Omega, which he happens to be on tonight's edition of Dynamite, which is in his hometown of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And then is there a coincidence that Tony Khan has an interim authority figure that's going to take his spot and taking this fill in for his spot and his position in Gorilla? Well, it could happen. And then, but not only that, we could also see we could see Kenny Omega could be asking questions on why did they attack their boss. Like, if Tony Khan wasn't so merciful, he could have easily fired you on the spot. Like, and you'll be looking work for somewhere else, and you would probably have to work with the guy that you got into like almost 2 years ago or something like that. And then for Jack Perry a year ago in his case, because like he was not into the first brawl, like when the guy was still here. Some kind of reference they'll be saying right on tonight's AEW Dynamite, whether if it's on the opener or at the middle or even in the main event segment or whatever it may be. You never know what spot it could possibly be, which I think it should open the show, like if it's not going to end the show. Because this is a big storyline for AEW right now. Like, over at the AEW World Championship, the AEW World Championship, the AEW Women's World Championship, and the TBS Championship, and any of the other championships, or even rivalries, or Will Ospreay versus Roderick Strong, like for the international championship. It's bigger than all those storylines right now. That's the big clue here. Well, I'll say that's first, but Strickland gets second, because who's going to be his next challenger for his next AEW title defense is second ever overall in this first run as world champion. But yeah, let me know all about that in the comment section right down below, and let's but yeah. again, yeah, let me know what y'all think about Tommy Dreamer, like on all of that, like of him being a fan of this selling of this kayfabe injury from the Young Bucks and Jack Perry for assaulting him last Wednesday, and also and then making an appearance looking like in that neck brace at the NFL draft, and also. Yeah, I think he's doing a pretty good job for those that are unaware of AEW, and then making it look like that he really got injured by his own employees. And then what Tony Khan is going to follow this up with, which he mentioned that he got the interim what's that, the authority figure, and I think it is too obvious to know that it could be Kenny Omega because he's also an EVP as well, and then he could use his powers the same like as a fellow EVP and the interim CEO. Well, I'm not sure if CEO would be the best term to use, regardless. Whether if it's Tony Khan or the CEO in the women's divisions, Mercedes Moné. But I think it's the interim. I don't know. Maybe president, the interim president of the company right now. Yeah, of All Elite Wrestling, like until Tony Khan's back in what's that, rehabilitated with his neck and other injuries that he sustained from the Elite in a kayfabe way. Like, but yeah, we could see this. Like, we could see Kenny Omega as soon as he gets back from recovery, we could see him challenge Okada for the not international, the Continental Championship of All Elite Wrestling as well. But let's move on to the next slide. We got some more Tommy Dreamer news, except for his on his opinions on the dress CM Punk segment on Monday Night Raw. From this past Monday night on Raw on the Night 2 draft, CM Punk made an appeared live during this week's Monday Night Raw, helping bring the annual WWE draft to a close, like in continuing his ongoing feud with Drew McIntyre. Speaking on the Busted Open Radio after reviewing Raw, former WWE star Tommy Dreamer shared that he enjoyed CM Punk's segment, but had a few issues with how the performer was utilized. He explained, when I have like 5 minutes to do it, I would have put a clock there, like to and cut a 5-minute promo, and the guy because I'm CM Punk and I carry it. If I have 5 minutes like of real estate invested like in a promo, I'm gonna look at my roster, my roster, and say I have some really good talkers. Here you go. The former, here you go. And then the former ECW star then also said that he understands that Punk is still not cleared for physical contact, but that just means that they should take every advantage of having the performers, like performer on the microphone, like with Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes appearing on Raw. Tommy Dreamer believes that there was a missed opportunity to put the two popular stars together. However, his biggest issue was simply the amount of time allotted to the segment. But he added, like, please CM Punk, like, talk to me for 5 minutes, because it's theirs. Because it's theirs. Anyone that could let me hang on your every word, it's CM Punk. I gave that microphone to Paul Heyman. Like I gave that microphone to Cody Rhodes. I give the microphone to CM Punk. I give the microphone to Becky Lynch. These are people that can talk and are storytellers. One added element like of frustration, like from co-host Dave Le, LaGracia was the fact that WWE Backlash like this like WWE Backlash this weekend, but neither Punk nor McIntyre are wrestling on the show. The host pointed out that the TV time devoted to Punk and McIntyre could have instead be used to build something for the PLE. Do you think they should do that? Like for Backlash, they could do some kind of a segment of doing one another for the next upcoming PLE, whether if it's at King and Queen of the Ring, Clash at the Castle, or even SummerSlam. Let me know, or even Money in the Bank, even. But they could probably should wait until SummerSlam at least, so they can build things up. And even if it ends in a screwy finish, like we could. But we can continue it at another bigger stage, which could possibly be at the biggest showcase event of the year, which is WrestleMania. Which we can see Drew McIntyre simply just should beat what's his name, CM Punk in SummerSlam. Then we could build things up to WrestleMania with him thinking he took him out again. Like this time will be in kayfabe, like kayfabe injury, like some kind of a kayfabe injury, which we won't see CM Punk in action for the next couple of months, and then we could see Drew McIntyre re-winning his World Heavyweight Championship, the belt that he got screwed out of, like in over 5 minutes later, and also he can hold on to that title until next year's Mania, WrestleMania 41, with CM Punk winning the Royal Rumble and then challenging Drew McIntyre for the big gold belt. Then he finally gets to accomplish his dream and finish his story, which will be main eventing WrestleMania. And not only that, but winning the World Heavyweight Championship, even though he don't need the championship in order to main event Mania, but at the same time, it'll make it give more of a good reason why he's main event Mania and finally achieving his dreams. But let's let me know in the comments below about that and what your thoughts on Tommy Dreamer giving WWE advice on giving CM Punk like if you're gonna get some 5-minute microphone time, like put a timer there and have him cut a very smooth promo, and then also give high praise to everybody that's a good talker, like with the likes of Paul Heyman, Cody Rhodes, and Becky Lynch, and Tommy Dreamer explain, and even have the 3-time Super Bowl champion and MVP Patrick Mahomes get involved in it there because he was in the building tonight. Like, and he could be get CM Punk to do some kind of a pipe bomb moment of saying, Pat, like come over here, and then I can help me out over here and prove my point and stuff and etc. Which will have Patrick Mahomes be talking on the microphone, which I'm not sure if he was prepared to say anything. Like he was probably there for 1, Logan Paul, and 2, just to have a good time to watch some good action in the ring. Which I won't blame my boy, the 3-time MVP. But yeah, let me know right down in the comment section right down below if you agree with any of this what Tommy Dreamer said about this Raw segment. Even though he said he loved that confrontation segment between Punk and McIntyre, like, but it could have been a bit bigger. But yeah, let me know. Like, I think I see what he means. Like, it should have had like him doing stuff like that, like giving high praises to the other good talkers like him, and also bring in the 3-time Super Bowl championship in the ring, champion in the ring, Like, and they even make a joke, say, promise him that Braun Strowman's not around because him and Jey Uso assured that he won't be down here anytime soon. Like, for him to come out there and then help him present who's the best in the world in this business or something like that. But yeah, but yeah, that'd be very funny if CM Punk did that, like with convincing Patrick Mahomes to get in the ring and say, like, there's no need to worry about it. Like, Braun Strowman's already in the back. Like, he's not in the arena right now. Like, I can assure you that. But let's move on to the next news, which we got some Bully Ray news, like from one busted open radio host to another. I would have rather seen them rather seen than the WWE, the 2024 WWE draft. After participating like in both nights of the WWE 2024 draft, making selections like alongside longtime tag team partner Devon Dudley, but Bully Ray, or also known as Bubba Ray Dudley, of course, at the WWE draft, seems to have gained new perspective on the hype of annual the annual event for WWE, which some fans think lack sizzle with so many stars remaining on their current brand. The WWE NXT call up that were featured, however, uh, were full of surprise and genuine emotion, which may be the key to a different format moving forward. On the latest episode of the Busted Open Radio, Bully Ray pondered pondered the value in a different two-night event that would separate the transitional meaning of the word draft from what is more along the lines of what WWE called the WWE Superstar Shakeup, about the World Draft. Like he said, when we think of draft, we think of people from college coming up, like new people, fresh people, like young blood, like and that really pertains to NXT. But when it comes to the main roster, it's really not a draft. Like, it's more of a shakeup. Maybe WWE does a 2-day draft event, but maybe call one night the Superstar Shakeup, like, and the other the actual draft. Taking things a step further to increase the surprise factor, Bully imaged and added a level of randomness to the event, including a gimmicked bingo wheel where names would be selected to be moved to the other brand. You spin the wheel, and you spin the wheel out, and then out comes the names. And the person is on Raw. He explained, spin the wheel, out comes the name. Person is on SmackDown, like and make it the unpredictable as you possibly can. Make it the unpredictable as you can, and to the fan base. And I think that that covers it, like where we're not just drafting the same person to the same brand, or they're just heading over to a different night. But what are your thoughts on Bully Ray's suggestions? Do you think that it would have been better with a draft bingo wheel, I guess you could say, where you can draw the names up, like with them spinning around, take out the ball, like where they have the names on, and they can just say who's going to Raw or SmackDown. And but yeah, Raw selects so and so, while SmackDown selects the other guy. And maybe it would have been better to do it that way, or do it with a little spinning Titantron, like the little spinning Titantron. What's that? Computer, like the computer predicts, like was it like like SmackDown selects, like, and they'll show it right on the screen. Maybe that was missing, like with them showing the computers like spinning around, dude, and then they show it right on the screen. It's like name it, just name a guy. I would say like a like